think we have a lot of things in common, I think, with the people in the room today. We are South Africans, we're concerned about education, and we're concerned about the future. I'm also on a governing body. I also have, so I'm one of those people who go into the school and say, so what's happening with the finances? Where's the money? And it's because we asked that question that we started We Benefit. And this started, if you could, I think we started this the beginning of last year, or 2 years ago. I realized that every school is trying their utmost, but only have so many resources to their disposal, only their own network, to raise funds and to save money and to negotiate deals to the benefit of that particular school. So we are a bunch of management consultants who got together and said, this is something that we feel passionate about, that we can make a difference to in South Africa. So we built this business. It's not a not-for-profit business, it's a business that wants to make money. And it's been designed to make money for schools and charities and churches. And it's designed that you can only participate in We Benefit if you want to help someone else, and if you want to benefit someone else, and if you want to make a difference. So we have partnered with Partners for Possibility because we share that common vision, that we want to make a difference in schools, we want to make it cheaper to run, we want to make it easier for the teachers and the principals, and we want to raise some more money. Because money ultimately is the resource that we need to make a fundamental difference in our system and in our country. And we have to unlock it. So we've designed a business that shares profits with schools in a way that I don't think has been done before. So I want to share with you quickly what we've done and how it works. And I'm hoping that when you leave today, you'll look at We Benefit and there's some information outside. You'll contact us and we'll help you to make a big difference in your community, in your school. So I'm going to go, it is relatively involved, but it's actually quite simple. So let's go. So if we go to the next slide. So what this is all about, at the heart, so just click through it. So at the heart of this is the school. So everything we do is to benefit the school. So what we have done is we've aggregated, we've put together the buying power of many, many schools. And we've gone to big suppliers and said, guys, this is our vision. We want to make services and products available to schools at prices that have not been heard of before. We want to make services that corporates make use of every single day accessible to schools in a way that is free and is simple to use and makes a real difference. So with the limited resources that you have financially, you can actually achieve significantly more value. So as part of our drive here is also to look at the teachers. We've looked at some of the teachers that don't belong to the education departments. They don't have retirement benefits. We've partnered with Sanlam to come up with a group scheme that's specifically designed for teachers that's appointed by the governing bodies. We've created a platform that you can buy products and services for that's much cheaper than some of the macros or the Hershes or some of the big stores. And the idea here is that it's very specifically tailored for the teachers to benefit, because we feel that you have a tough life as it is. It's challenging enough to deal with the kids on the one hand and the parents on the other hand, and the demands of the administration. It's tough out there. So we sincerely believe that this will make a difference in your life. The next level are the parents. So we feel strongly, as Partners for Possibility do, that the school is at the center of the community. And we want to reach into the community, the parent body of each school, and say, join hands with the school. Engage with them to make the lives better for our children. And we do this with this online platform. So We Benefit is an online platform that you can log on to as a parent. You choose your school that you want to help financially. And every time you buy airtime, or you buy prepaid electricity, or you buy a TV, or you buy some groceries, hopefully in the near future, you will help and benefit the school. And that's an ongoing process. So we want to really get into the lives of parents on a day-to-day basis and help them to generate funds for schools. Not school fees, because you pay that already. It's things that you would do every single day. We take some of that profit out. We share 60% of the gross margin with the school, every transaction that happens. The next thing is the businesses. Lots of parents have businesses. And this is also applicable to the business partners, your business partners. They buy printing services. They buy computers. They print pamphlets. And they can do that through We Benefit and get to share some of that profit with you, the school. So it's imperative for you as the principals in this program to get your business partners to look at We Benefit, to see what services they can buy, because they'll get it cheaper than they would normally anyway. So they will benefit, and they'll have a direct impact on your school financially. Now, if we just click through, so the rest of the We in We Benefit is we run the platform. We do the negotiations on your behalf. We find out what the best products are. We take away the pain of going through a whole procurement process and talking to 20 different suppliers, not knowing who's the best one after all. So we try and make that easier for you, because we've done that. And we engage with big corporates at a CEO level to ensure that we get the commitment, the service levels, and the quality that you would expect anyway. So we've talked about the suppliers, and then Partners for Possibility is our partner, which you can't see. So if we just click through to the next one, at the moment, we started in July. There's 64 schools that are registered. There's 280, and then that's now up to 400 parents and about 30 NGOs. So I think you can see that it's building up, and we have engaged a lot of, is it working? So we've engaged a lot of different players to help them and also to build up the community and the network. So if we carry on. So I just want to make it real financially for you, because I think we spend a lot of time in schools raising funds. And with this, if I just go across to the side, our objective is, first of all, to save you at least 15% of your non-salary related costs. Now, I know some of the budgets are under a lot of pressure, so that will vary. And I've just taken some average numbers there at some of the smaller schools. We're looking for each parent in your community to contribute 200 Rand extra per year by things that they would buy on a day-to-day basis. Even things like airtime and prepaid electricity and so on. And then the part here that's specifically applicable for you and the business partner is that if business partners buy services that they would do anyway, more than 100,000 Rand per year to your school. Now what you do with that money is up to you. You can appoint another teacher or run a project or run a program. That's your prerogative. But I think that's just making it real in terms of quantum. So if you multiply that with the 500 schools that are currently in the Partners for Possibility program, and the other 2,500 or the other 20,000 schools that we have in our system, I think it will have a material impact on the future of this country. And that's our mission, and that's what we are setting out to do. If we just move on to the next slide, these are the brands that are on the platform. We are continually adding more and more products and services, so it's relevant to you, it's relevant to the parent body, it's relevant to the businesses out there, so they can get engaged and make a difference, and we facilitate that process. I just want to make it practical for the business partners, also for you as the principals of the school, so you can understand what we're talking about. So if you as a business want to buy some new notebooks or new laptops, you'll get it cheaper. This is an actual example of an attorney's firm in the Cape, where they say 500 Rand per unit, but they contribute to the school 650 Rand per unit. Now, if you buy 10 or 20 of those, that's not an insignificant amount of money. And I think that's the key that we've been trying to unlock. This is a discussion we've been having with Partners for Possibility, with Louis. So how do we help resource the schools? And we feel this is the way to do it. It's something that you would have done as a business in any event. The only thing now is we channel it through. We've given you a mechanism, we've given you a platform to do this in a meaningful way. If we just carry, I think there's one slide that we missed. Can we just go back? I just wanted to make the point, just one up. One more, please. To the beginning. One more? No, looks like I've hidden that slide. Anyway, so I think the key thing here is that for the businesses, if you then do that purchase, we will issue you with the Article 18A donation certificate. So if you spend 10,000 Rand on notebooks, and there's 1,000 Rand profit in there, We will give you a donation certificate for 600 Rand that goes to the school. The businesses can claim that for the CSI spend. So I think we're creating a mechanism here for businesses that through their day-to-day spending, they can really make a significant difference to the schools that they are involved with and the community that they belong to. So that is what We Benefit's about. So ultimately, the call to action for you as the principal is talk to us. We will give you the material. We've done the platform. There's no cost involved. It's free. It's worth your while. The better you use it, the more benefit you'll get. So that's what we're about. So I'm happy to take some questions.
Is it like a My School card?
It's very similar to the My School card.
You get a card and you just give it to the shop when you buy it.
No, it's actually everything is online. So the whole principle here is online. It's on your phone. It's on your machine.
So you have to buy online.
It's online. Yeah. We are with big retailers like Pick n Pay and Macro and so on. There will be the option of the card, but that's something in the future.
So for the parents who are buying airtime, if they go to the garage to buy airtime, it doesn't count.
No, it doesn't count. The idea is that you go onto We Benefit, you buy it there, and then that commission in that transaction goes to the school. There's no other way for us to track that. But it's convenient and it's accessible, and you're not paying. The parents are not paying anything more than they would have in any other place. So if anything, they'll be paying less money. It will be cheaper. The whole idea for us here is that, and this is why it's We Benefit. Everybody must benefit from this. The parent, the school, the business, we as the platform, the supplier, because they get access to a new market. They sell more volumes. So that's the We Benefit story. So I want to encourage you, when we're rolling this out with Partners for Possibility to all the partner schools and the partner businesses. And I'm hoping that this will, when you sit here next year, you will have realized some of the money, and you would have benefited from this. Solomon, just